Spicey Cat Jams. I'm Cathy. You're probably a seasoned friend. If you're new friends, welcome. We're going to do a car chat. MinVan Monday, we'll call it in that series, even though who knows, I may not post it on a Monday. I am in my MinVan. I'm on my way to my massage, which I'm 2 weeks late because she had to reschedule, which is fine. Normally I go every 4 weeks, 90-minute massage. It's the one thing, self-care I do. I will not stop again. At one point, I'm sure I talked about this, budget was tight, so we had to cut where we could, and I cut that out, and it was like over a year, and it seriously affected my health. So it's not a pampering thing for me, it is a health thing to keep my muscles not as tight as concrete. So I'm trying to eat a snack. It says on the thing they were cheese curds. Can I tell you that I grabbed one and ate it, and I'm like, the first one was a cheese curd. The second one, I'm not looking, I just grab it. It's cauliflower. Now, not that I'm opposed to cauliflower bites, I don't know what you even call them. Pretty sure this one's a giant double cauliflower bite. I can see by the shape of it. So I am prepared. But it'd be better if I had some cheese dipping sauce. Oops, sorry, rumble strips going around the corner. So I'm gonna just get this one out of the way, because then it's cheese curds again. And it was like half and half. So obviously, I got this gas station grub, you guys know me. Obviously, they cooked them both at the same time. And it's pretty obvious. Guys, you can see, that's a cauliflower. Whatever. Yep, that's what it is. Good news is, it's not a mushroom. I don't do mushrooms. So, it is really windy today. I'm not just a bad driver. Probably not going to be making a lot of eye contact. Obviously, lighting's off. Most people, when you're listening to this, you're just listening. No need to watch me. Okay, I showed you the cauliflower. Nothing else you need to see. So I will just be driving. You can look at the lovely snow, which is kind of insane. Probably can't see it. Maybe you'll notice a couple places. You can still see dirt in the field. Not like big patches, but there is not hardly any snow, which is insane for the end of January where I live. There should be piles of snow, feet of snow, and people that are like, oh, global warming isn't really a thing. Temperature wise, it's still cold. It's 20 degrees right now. It's been, I don't think we've had a below zero day yet. Maybe a couple overnight temps were below zero, but again, January and February are like the bitter cold snow months, and it's not happening. I'm actually praying for more snow, because this is a rural area and the farmers rely on the moisture that they get from snow. Maybe you think that sounds silly, but didn't have huge rain this fall, summer, you know, it all makes a difference. So we need more snow. I will say a warm thank you. I'm going to hope that there was love given. I have been too scared to read the comments. I was scared to post that last video. Now I look back and I feel kind of stupid for like just feeling sorry for myself being fat. I'm doing much better. I am still fat. I did get a phone call from my doctor's nurse saying they need to schedule me, or basically, yeah, for my colonoscopy, because my BMI, they have to refer me to like this giant, serious, major hospital in the Twin Cities. And I haven't called back. I will. I need to talk to Eddie. We're since I will need to rely on him for transport, I need to make sure it fits both of our schedules. But I will still do it because, again, preventative care, if there is anything wrong, I would rather know now when I don't have any symptoms than once it's too late. So I'm still frustrated, but it's because of where I live. If I lived in a larger populated area with larger medical facilities, again, this would have never even come up probably. But because I live in more of a rural setting, I'm grateful that I have medical care within 20 miles, and I just need to accept they are not equipped to handle all procedures. I mean, they quite already have. Sorry, I got you propped up on my little toy here, but she's like slacking. You might fall every now and then. So again, you know, we get the specialists that come. It's like family practice doctors primarily. There are some specialists that are just there, but a lot of the specialists come back and forth from the metro area. So I just want to thank those of you that actually watched that and left a comment. I will read them and respond to them. Try to this weekend. I'm working all weekend, but work is normally pretty slow over the weekend, so I should have some time to reply to comments. May as well do that while I'm working, right? Anyway, I just, like I said, my whole goal is if any one person heard that pity party and just could relate and know maybe they thought they were the only ones that struggled with those issues. That's the goal. So thank you in advance, because I know I have such wonderful friends out here in the interwebs that I can only imagine it was lots of squirrel love. Thank you, Wendy. I did see on Facebook. I've even avoided most social media lately, just with the whole political transformation. I'm not telling you one way or the other my thoughts. I'm just saying I've avoided it because I refuse to argue and I respect everyone's opinion, and that's just it. I just me. So I haven't done a lot, but I did see your squirrel massage love that you posted on my Facebook page. Thank you. So it's very windy today. I think I said that. A little bit of ground drifting. I think I heard him say there's supposed to be some scattered snow, but I don't know. As long as I can get there and back. Again, I know I've said it. It's like an hour drive to the place I go get a massage, which is somewhat insane. Here I am complaining about having to go for an hour drive to get to a colonoscopy, but I do this on monthly to get a massage. I actually am going to a more rural area than where I live, but that's where the massage therapist that I like is. As far as the virus, the illness, whatever that shall not be named, we've had some lift of restrictions again in Minnesota. Restaurants can be open, still limited seating. Obviously masks are very much required. Vaccinations are out. I have not, I don't know, I probably qualify as a high risk because of my asthma. However, the sole fact that I have not become sick at all during this, like even with a regular cold, makes me think I had COVID back in February before we really had the whole hullabaloo about it, because I was really sick then. And not that you can't get it again, but maybe I have some of those antibodies. I'm not sure. I'm obviously not going to get tested for that. My COVID test did come back negative that they did prior to the colonoscopy that wasn't. So I'm not in a rush to take a vaccination from people that are a higher risk or need one. We were just at a doctor's appointment for Eddie, and I went along, and we were talking with his doctor, and he was saying, like, at the clinic where we go to, this smaller town clinic, they are currently, it was kind of funny because, well, it's like 75 and older, I believe. They are reaching out to that client base, but they are emailing them. And even I laughed at the doctor. I said, and how many are responding? Because I said, I have several friends in that demographic, and you know, my in-laws, they don't have a computer, they don't have email, not at all. They barely text. So in fact, it was just within the past year we got them on a smartphone. They had the flips. So I am fearful that much of this population that would benefit from the vaccine is not getting the notification. So I'm hoping they are realizing that and just picking up the phone. So those that want to and qualify can go ahead and get vaccinated. That's another debate. I'm not going to have people want to or don't want to. I still want it to be a choice. I realize there are sectors where it's not a choice. I mean, those that are in the medical field, those that are considered essential. We have gotten notifications from my employer at the highest headquarter type level saying they are still letting us choose, but they will also be providing us documentation that we work as essential workers for those that want to get it, and they are encouraging us to get the vaccination. I am fine with encouragement. If I am mandated, I always have a problem when people tell me I have to do something. It comes from my spicer and stubbornness, I guess. I believe in choices. Even if they're choices that end up harming me or hurting me in some manner, it was my choice. It's part of just being human in this world. I could like go into a deeply philosophical, even religious decision or decision discussion, but we will let that go. So yeah, a couple friends that I work with, co-worker friends, have had it because they are one's a volunteer firefighter, another is an EMT, and therefore they were both pretty much required, and they both had a tough time. The one, it wasn't, I don't know, there's different vaccinations coming out and all that, but they both seem to have gotten the 2-part one. So my one girlfriend had the first one, no problems. She had the second one, and she said her fingerprints hurt. She woke up and her fingerprints hurt. She was in pain everywhere. And anything you can do to stay ahead of that pain, she wishes she had like taken, and whether it would have helped or not, Tylenol or anything like that, but she was very miserable for probably 24 hours. And then it was like, then it was gone. It was fine. The other guy that I work with, the first round, he had issues. He said he like woke up and went to get a drink of water, and it felt like he'd been hit by a truck. It's like all his muscles, everything ached. So as long as I can, I will hold out. I am interested to see more options, more variations of the vaccination. And I do worry about, you know, studies, but we shall see. I also want the world to be able to open up again. So I need to do what I can to share with that. Until then, I will continue to practice social distancing, mask wearing, sanitizing, wash my hand, all the normal, common things. Yep, you guys tilted again. What else is new and exciting? So Eddie has entered phase 2 of his training at the new job, which means we actually are not together 24/7 anymore. It's kind of amazing. Love my husband, but yeah, sorry. Gotta do a turn. It's been 2 months of too much togetherness. So he is been still training partly on my shift, but he's not there the full 12 hours. He's been switching more to 8-hour shifts, and he's been doing some training during the day with different people, and then still training with my coworker on the nights I work. So that's that. He's pretty much in charge of figuring all that out. It's which I think now this will be his first week of actually training Monday through Friday, so he's gonna have his weekends off. Forgot I'm eating this cauliflower and should have made it a priority while it was hot. Oh my goodness. I hope I don't get cauliflower farts while I'm in the massage. That'd be bad. My system shouldn't work that fast. Probably when I'm shopping though. Shopping. I haven't really done much about like New Year, new plans, all that. So this channel, I don't really have goals, plans for. You guys know I am just, whoa, now you're getting the boob shot. I should just not care about this, shouldn't I? My little kitty is not doing her job. Because I do YouTube, it's not a job. Any money I make is few and far between. Maybe once a year I get a check from Google. Which is why I monetize, and you might get an ad at the beginning or the end. I do not add ads in the middle of my videos just because, I mean, for those that want to do it, that's fine. It's just a choice. I don't like them. So I don't have them in my videos. But again, a lot of people rely on the income and they put it back in their channel. So for me, YouTube is just a hobby. I was so excited. There was a minute, maybe a day, that I was over 3,000 subscribers, and then it dropped again. So I don't watch numbers that much, but it's kind of like those milestone ones are kind of fun to see. But then when you look at the amount of people that watch my videos, I don't even get 100 views on most videos. So the majority, you know, if I have close to 3,000 subscribers, they're obviously not watching. They subscribed at one point and then forgot about me, or my content changed enough that they were no longer interested, or it happens. That happens with me. I don't know about you guys. There are people that I watch all of their videos, large channels, small channels, anywhere in between, just because I really like the content or the person. There are people that I absolutely love, but I only watch specific of their videos because some things just don't apply to me. And that's how it is. I know a lot of my subscribers came when I was doing more hauls. You know, I did the hauler and the Dollar Tree and all that fun stuff, and the boxes, subscriptions. And I just don't do that anymore. I have been, for a while, trying to limit spending and shopping. And this year, I am very much focused on, I'm going back to my most successful word of the year, which I don't think I had one last year. I know I've done videos on that before where I like pick a focus, a word focus for the year. And I'm going back to simplify, because that one actually worked for me and it's needed. So you will still see the occasional haul, like a Dollar Tree haul. You will see my FabFitFun and my Ipsies. But what I'm going to consciously not do is spend just to spend. So I intended not to do like Ipsy or FabFitFun add-ons. I will keep just my base subscription. I've already aired on that. In my Ipsy, I did add some shopping. FabFitFun, I am very proud though. They had one of their many edit something sales, and I had a bunch of things in my cart, and I went in and deleted them all and didn't get any. So the exception with FabFitFun is when I get my quarterly box, depending on the products, because with that one you can, if there's a category, if there's like 2 things I wanted, I may pick one and then I may purchase the extra one, and I will probably check out the shops. But if I do that 4 times a year instead of like seriously every month they have some kind of sale, that should help. As far as crafting supplies, my goal is to use what I have, and maybe I'll do a shop my stash haul and show you guys some stuff I found that I'm using. I'm also going to be gifting my stash. That is something I've always done kind of behind the scenes, and I will continue to do it behind the scenes. But a lot of things I get or have purchased in subscription boxes or just bought because it was a good deal, and then I regretted it and said, why did I spend my money on this? I will put together boxes and gift them to friends, including subscriber friends. I don't do giveaways or anything because, again, I'm not trying to get a bunch of subscribers and traffic on my channel. So I will just continue to do that. You never know if I have your address, because we've shared addresses, exchanged cards. You've sent me a note or card. I'm not asking anyone to send me anything. Please hear that. But you may end up with something. I am not putting a timeline on those because life gets in my way all the time. So that is my big thing. And Kim and I are both trying to make changes. We had our fun craft retreat, and we're both trying to do the limiting spending. So we've been keeping each other accountable. We do Marco Polo a lot now. I still love Snapchat. I'm not out there as much. Just because, again, it's hard. I can't really Snapchat when I'm at work because we're not supposed to. You know, there's actually like a rule about cameras and the like at our workplace, and driving and Snapchatting. This is fine because you're set up, and other than I keep trying to adjust you, I don't need to be holding the phone, which is against the law. So, but Marco Polo, Kim actually introduced me to it, and I love it. I have a few other friends, actually family members, a friend and family members that I saw were on it, so I started Marco Poloing them, and it's just kind of fun because there's not a limit to the length of time. It's like you just send each other video messages. It's not like FaceTime where you're actually doing a live chat, which would be so hard for me. It's also so difficult for me to have like phone conversations. I know some of you will like message me. We're like friends in Facebook, other places other than here where we message each other. And it's so difficult for me to actually talk on the phone. Number one, for some reason, I just don't like talking on the phone. I don't know why. I'm a multitasker, I think, and when I'm talking on the phone, I feel like I should be doing something, but if I am doing something, then I feel like I'm shorting the person I'm talking to because I'm not giving them my full attention. May that make sense? And because of my schedule, I'm primarily awake in the middle of the night, and I sleep during the day. So Marco Polo, if you guys aren't familiar, I don't know if it's for old people, young people, I don't know who it's for, but it's an app. You download it and you send each other video messages. You do have to have each other's phone number. And it's been wonderful because it can be in the middle of the night when I have a chance to, you know, that's when I think, oh, I want to call so-and-so, or, you know, I have something to tell Kim. And we just pick up the phone whatever time it comes to our mind. We like save this video, we can show stuff, you can, you know, do your camera forward or backwards, and it's just really fun. So we do that a lot, and it's then the other person can watch it whenever they have the chance. It doesn't delete or disappear. I suppose, I wonder if there's a way you can delete it, but it's just a really fun option if any of you are like me and have been struggling to stay in touch with people. And it's just nice because you get to hear the voices and see the faces. So a lot of times my face looks like I just woke up and my hair's on top of my head, but that's normal. It's really cold now. But I'm not very far from my destination. Yeah, that's my scoop. I have a couple videos Kim and I filmed when we were on that retreat that I haven't had a chance to edit. Again, the whole colonoscopy thing threw me for a loop, put me on edge. was shut down for a while. Oh, so Kim and I were like working on spending. She's like trying to distance her, not distance, but limit her social media time because, and I get it, you like fall down the rabbit hole, you get on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, any of these things, and it's like hours are gone, and it's like, what happened? Where did that come from or go to? So I'm supporting her with that and realizing I need to do the same. She is trying to cut out Mountain Dew. She's a Mountain Dew drinker. She's been doing really good. I am trying to cut out carbonated drinks. Just because I've read the studies, I just know it's not a good thing for me. So you saw I am drinking, so that for me is soda. These are an energy drink. Now I have to be careful not to fall down this rabbit hole because it is also not good for your kidneys. So it is an occasional beverage for me. I am drinking primarily coffee and waters. I like flavored waters. This exact one, this energy hydration one from Rockstar, is non-carbonated. They have the orange and they have a lemonade, and it's only 10 calories. So it will be my occasional beverage of choice. So we've made it like a 12th of the way through the year and we're both doing good. So if I just said that, excuse me, after my massage, I am planning to stop with the town I already drove through. I'm going to go back through there. I'm going to pick up supper for Eddie and I need to go to Aldi to get some groceries, and I am going to Dollar Tree. I am consciously making the choice to go there. There are a few things I want to get, and I am going to look at the pens and stationery, art supply stuff, crafty stuff, the books, things that I am trying to limit. However, if it's at Dollar Tree, I'm not going to go there all the time, but if there is something that catches my eye, I am going to allow myself to buy it. I have not purchased anything on Amazon in 2021 yet. I have added things to my wish list. I have had to force myself to not go out there. I would go out every day and look at the lightning deals and deals of the day and buy things. I have realized that most of like the lightning deals are kind of cyclical, and like every 2 weeks they will pop up again. So I don't have to buy it. I am drowning in coloring books and coloring supplies, which on my other channel I'm going to do a video about my goals over there for the channel and for my coloring goals. And I am, it's not like I'm forcing, because that makes it sound like a bad thing. I am choosing to use what I have, and I am focused on, there are 10 books I'm trying to finish coloring completely by the end of the year, and to just enjoy what I have, because I purchased these things because I wanted them and I like them, so I'm going to use them. And the same thing with my coloring stuff, as I mentioned here, I'm also going to downsize, and if I discover things that I'm like, yep, in the heat of the moment I bought that and it's really not my style, I'm going to pay it forward to somebody else. So that's my plan. I'm simplifying in 2021 and surviving. Surviving should be another good word for 2021. You guys can't tell, it is getting windier. You can see the road's kind of whitish. The thing when it's windy like this and we get what we call ground drifting is it can make the pavement a little slick, so you gotta be careful. So I am glad that I will be done before dark at the massage, so I can get back to the town I'm going to shop in, and then it's only 25 miles home. But okay, I am getting close to where I need to be, so I'm going to stop, and I've rambled long enough. I just wanted to touch base, let everybody know I am doing fine. Again, I'm going to read the comments, and if there are any negative ones, I will still embrace them because it's okay. And I just already know there was a lot of love. I can just tell because I have such amazing friends. So thank you, my friends. Hope you are doing well. I hope you are staying safe. I hope your 2021 is starting out healthy and happy. If it's not, I don't know what to tell you. Try and find something to focus on, something positive. Hang in there. We're still all in this together. We'll get through. We lean on each other. If you need to have a pity pot moment, you can make a video and post it and send it to me. I will listen to you. Sometimes we just need people to listen and not have to fix it, which I think is a common thing. It's not all men and women. Here I said I was going to let you go, and I'm still rambling on. But I know with Eddie, it's like sometimes I just need to vent, or when I'm upset, or, you know, like the whole colonoscopy thing, whatever. If I would have just gone home and vented to him, he would have, in good, you know, in good intentions, but he would have probably upset me more because he would have wanted to fix it, or he would have been like, well, let's work on losing weight, you know, in a supportive way. But sometimes you just want someone to listen. You're not asking for advice, you're not asking for a solution, you just need to get the emotion out. Because, as I shared, if I don't get that out, I internalize it, and then I feed it with fried cauliflower. That was a really big bite. Should not have done that, because I'm going to talk with my mouth full, and that's rude. Let me choke this down. So, if you need that ear, I can try and be it for you. But just look yourself in the mirror and let yourself know you're loved, you matter, you'll get through this, you are not alone, you are not ever alone. Sometimes it feels like it, but we're not, so never give up, my friends. And if you made it until the end, leave me a snowflake. Let's fill the world with some snowflakes, because we need some snow, and there's some blowing by right now. Love you guys, bye.